Hello, good morning to all. My name is S. Kiran Kumar. I am working as a contract lecturer in DCCP branch at SRRS Government Polytechnic, Sirsilla. Today I am going to explain the topic home trade. In that, retail trade, wholesale trade, home trade, retail trade, and wholesale trade, and what are the characteristics of wholesale trade and the characteristics of retail trade and the futures of wholesale trade and retail trade. This topic is in the subject of giant stock companies, fifth chapter. The subject code is 18 CCP 204C. The subject code is 18 CCP 204C. So in this session I'm going to explain trade, that is home trade, the trade which exists within the country. Under that, different types of trades: wholesale trade and retail trade, wholesale trade and retail trade, and the definition of the wholesaler, the definition of the wholesaler, and the characteristics of wholesaler, the characteristics of wholesaler, and retailer. So before entering into the topic home trade, I want to give a brief explanation on trade. On trade. A trade is nothing but buying and selling of goods. A trade is nothing but buying and selling of goods. A trade is nothing but buying and selling of goods. There are different types of trades are there. A trade is nothing but buying and selling of goods. There are different types of trades are there. Different types of trades are there. A trade is a branch of commerce. A trade is a branch of commerce. A trade is nothing but buying and selling of goods by adding profit. By adding profit. So there are types of trades are there: internal trade, external trade, and entry pot trade. There are different types of trades are there: internal trade, external trade, and entry pot trade. Here under the internal trade, so internal trade is the trade inside the boundaries of a country is called internal trade or home trade. Here the internal trade is also called as home trade. The internal trade is also called as home trade. The trade is nothing but buying and selling of goods by adding profit. Buying and selling of goods by adding profit. And there are different kinds of trades are there: internal trade, external trade, that is internal trade, external trade, and entry pot trade. So internal trade is called as home trade. The internal trade is called as home trade. When the goods are made and sold within the country, when the goods are made and sold within the country is called internal trade. When the goods are made and sold within the country are called as internal or home trade. These are two types. These are two types: wholesale trade and retail trade. Wholesale trade and retail trade. And another one, external trade. This is also called as international trade or foreign trade. International trade or foreign trade. The external trade is also called as international trade or foreign trade. International trade and foreign trade. So there are three types of external trades, that is import trade, export trade and entry port trade. The entry port trade is also comes under external trade. Here there are three kinds of external trades are there: import trade, export trade and entry port trade. These are also called as foreign trade. These are also called as foreign trade. So about this foreign trade, I will explain in the next coming videos, that is in the next chapter. Here in simple one, a trade is nothing but buying and selling of goods. A trade is nothing but buying and selling of goods by adding profits. Here the trade are two types, that is internal trade, external trade, and one more trade is also trade, that is entry port trade. And the entry port trade comes under external trade also. We can say it is a separate trade, or we can include that entry port trade in the external trade also. Okay, so in simple one, we can say that trade are two types: internal trade, external trade. So here internal trade is nothing but home trade. The internal trade is nothing but home trade, and the external trade is nothing but foreign trade. External trade is nothing but foreign trade, and the internal trade is nothing but home trade. So the external trade or the foreign trade, again types are there, that is import trade, export trade and entry port trade. Import trade, export trade and entry port trade. Import trade, export trade and entry port trade. So about this foreign trade or external trade, we'll see in the next coming videos, next coming classes, coming videos. Here in this session, I'm going to explain very clearly about this home trade, that is internal trade. Okay, so here home trade, the trade which exists within the country. The trade which exists within the country. So here the first one, that is the definition of home trade. The trade inside the boundaries of a country is called home trade. The trade inside the boundaries of a country is called home trade. The trade inside the boundaries of a country is called home trade. Here the internal trade is also called as home trade. Here the internal trade is of two types, that is wholesale trade and retail trade. That is wholesale trade and retail trade. Here home trade means, that is the trade which exists within the country. The trade inside the boundaries of a country is called home trade. The trade which exists within the country is called home trade. Trade is done with other states or regions of the same country. Here there are different states. The trade exists within the states, within other states. The trade exists with other states within the country, within the same country, is called home trade. Goods produced by the producer has to reach the consumer by passing several stages. Here the trade is of two types, that is home trade and foreign trade, that is internal trade and external trade. Internal trade, the trade which exists within the boundaries of a country. The trade which exists within the boundaries of a country is home trade. It means the trade which exists with other states. The trade with the trade with other states or regions of the same country. The trade with other states or regions of the same country. Goods produced by the producer has to reach the consumer by passing several stages. A producer is there somewhere else in the country. A producer is somewhere else, and the consumers are around the country, the total country. The producer is somewhere else. Okay, it is a several stages to reach that goods from producer to consumer. So here we have to concentrate the point is the trade is of two types, that is internal trade and external trade. And the external trade is the foreign trade, and the internal trade is the home trade. The home trade means the trade which exists within the country. Here the goods produced and selling, the goods production and selling will be within the country. The goods will be produced in the country, and the selling of goods is also within the country. Then this trade is called as a home trade or internal trade, the trade which exists within the boundaries of a country. The trade is done with other states. The trade is done with other states or regions of the same country. Production is in the country itself only. The production exists within the country, and selling of the goods around the country, that is with other states or regions of the country. The production and selling, the production process and selling of the goods exist within the country only is called as home trade. And the goods from the producer to consumer has several stages. The passing of the goods from producer to consumer is having several stages. Passing of the goods from producer to consumer. Here home trade means the producer is within the country only, and the consumers also within the country. Here but there are so many stages, from the flow of goods from producer to consumer. There are several steps. Okay, so here the home trade. It is done within the country, divided into two types. It is done within the country, divided into two types: wholesale trade and retail trade. So here the internal trade is divided into, again the internal trade is divided into two types: wholesale trade and retail trade. Wholesale trade and retail trade. The trade is done within the country. The trade which is done within the country is home trade. The trade which is done within the country is home trade, and it is divided into two types, that is wholesale trade and retail trade. Here we need to concentrate, the point is the production process is within the country only, and the selling of the goods is also within the country only. The production is within the country and the selling of the goods also within the country. But here the flow of the goods from production to consumer, the place of production to the consumption of goods, that is to consumer, there are several stages. That is called, the stages are divided into two types. That is wholesale trade and retail trade. Here there is a process of production, that is a company or production process. In that production process, wholesaler, producer to wholesaler to retailer to consumer. This is the flow of goods from production to consumer, from producer to consumer. Producer, wholesaler, retailer and consumer. And here there are wholesalers or different types of wholesaler. There is a region wholesaler is there. There is a region wholesaler or state wholesaler or district wholesaler. There are different types of wholesalers also there. There are some region wholesalers, state wholesalers, or district wholesalers. The goods has to pass from several stages, from producer to consumer, producer to consumer. Generally this is divided into two types. Generally this is divided into two types, that is wholesale trade and retail trade. Wholesale trade and retail trade. Here the flow is producer production, that is producer, producer to wholesaler, wholesaler to retailer, retailer to consumer. Here the flow of the goods is producer, producer to wholesaler, wholesaler to retailer, retailer to consumer. Here from production to consumer, in between this producer to consumer, there are again two persons, that is wholesaler and retail trade. There two trades will exist, that is wholesale trade and retail trade. Wholesale trade, retail trade. Here this is called as home trade. The goods produced and selling of goods within the country, within the boundaries of the country, within the boundaries of the country, that is called home trade or internal trade. It is done within the country, it is done within the country. It is divided into, in the process of from producer to consumer, the goods has to pass several stages. The flow of goods from producer to consumer, there are several stages. That stages are divided into two kinds. It has to pass from producer to wholesaler, wholesaler to retailer, and retailer to consumer, retailer to consumer. Here in the wholesaler, there are different kinds of wholesalers also there. There are region wholesaler, region wholesaler, or state wholesaler, or a district wholesaler, and like retailer to consumer. This is the flow of goods. And the trade is two kinds: home trade, foreign trade. That is, the trade exists within the country is home trade. The trade which exists within the country is home trade, and it is divided into wholesaler and retailer. And the foreign trade is the trade with other countries is foreign trade. Foreign trade. So foreign trade is also divided into three types, that is import trade, export trade, and entry port trade. Import and export and entry port trade. Here about the wholesale trade, the wholesaler buy the goods from producer. The wholesaler buy the goods from producer. The wholesaler buy the goods from producer. He buy goods. The wholesale trade, the wholesale trade buying goods from producer, buying goods from producer and selling to retailers. Purchases in bulk, purchases in bulk, sells to various retailers in smaller quantities, usually with limited varieties of goods, usually with limited varieties of goods. Here in wholesale trade, the wholesale trade, the wholesaler purchases a huge quantity of goods from the producer, a huge quantity of goods from the producer, and he again supplies the same goods or sell the same goods to the different kinds of retailers, different kinds of retailers or to the retailers. For example, the company is there, a company is there in some location, and there are different types of wholesaler. For example, say region sales wholesaler or a statewide wholesaler. The statewide wholesaler will purchase the goods bulk quantity from the companies where the production is going to be done, from the manufacturing companies, bulk and bulk quantity, huge quantity of goods, and he again supplies that goods or sells that goods to the different districts within the states. There are districts wholesaler is also there. There are again the wholesaler types. There is a district wholesaler is also there. Some agencies, we generally see the terms agencies. Agencies are nothing but wholesale business. Agencies are nothing but comes under wholesale businesses. Okay, so here the wholesaler purchases bulk quantity of goods. The wholesaler purchases bulk quantity of goods from the producer and sells to the retailers. Sells to the retailers, or in between there is a region wholesaler or state wholesaler to the district wholesaler, like that. District wholesaler, like that. And in general, a wholesaler purchases bulk quantity of goods from producer and selling to retailers, purchases in bulk, purchases in huge quantity, purchases in bulk quantity or purchases in huge quantity of goods. The wholesaler purchases bulk quantity or huge quantity of goods from the producer, generally the producer sell their goods to the wholesaler at a huge quantity with a discount or less price. In the same way, the wholesaler purchases bulk quantity of goods from the producer and sells to various retailers in smaller quantities. Sells to various retailers in smaller quantities. The wholesaler purchases goods bulk quantity from the producers. Say for example, a wholesaler is there, state wholesaler. The state wholesaler purchases 100 items of goods from the producer and he again sells that goods to the retailers with a 10 quantity of each, 10 to one retailer and again 10 to one retailer, like that. He purchases huge quantity, higher quantity from the producer and he sells the retailers in a smaller quantities, that is 10 20, like that, 10 20, like that. And a wholesaler usually with a limited variety of goods, usually a wholesaler maintains a limited variety of goods. A wholesaler have only limited variety of goods. Generally we see in the retail shops, we see so many different kinds of items from that retailer shops, but the retailer is connected to so many kinds of wholesalers. The retailer is connected to number of wholesalers because the wholesaler purchases bulk quantity means he maintains only limited variety of goods, limited kind of goods. He maintains only variety, where he maintains only limited varieties of goods. He maintains only limited varieties of goods. Here the point we need to understand is the wholesale trade, the wholesale trade. The wholesale trade always purchases large quantity of goods from producer. The wholesaler purchases, the wholesaler always purchases large quantity of goods from the producer. The wholesaler purchases large quantity of goods from the producer and sells in smaller quantity to the retailers. Sells smaller quantity to the retailers. Sells smaller quantity to the retailers and the wholesaler maintains usually a limited variety of goods. The wholesaler, in general, a wholesaler maintains a limited variety of goods. And retail trade, retail trade, purchasing from wholesaler, purchasing from wholesaler, selling to final consumer, deals with various wholesalers, maintains different varieties of stocks in smaller quantities. Purchasing from wholesaler, selling to final consumer, deals with various wholesalers, maintains different varieties of stocks in smaller quantities. Here in the flow of goods from producer to consumer is wholesaler and retailer, and the retailer directly sell the goods to the consumer. Retailer directly sell the goods to the consumer. Here the wholesaler purchases goods in large quantity from the production process from producer and sell that goods to the different retailers in a smaller quantity. Sell that goods to the different retailers in a smaller quantity. Generally a wholesaler have a limited variety of goods. Generally a wholesaler have a limited variety of goods. Here the next step is retail trade or retailer. Next step is retail trade or retailer, and the retailer is connected to wholesaler to consumer. Retailer is connected wholesaler to consumer. A retailer purchases goods from wholesaler and sell the goods to final consumer. A retailer purchases goods from various wholesalers. Various wholesalers. Here the point is a retailer have dealing with different kinds of wholesalers, different number of wholesalers, different number of wholesaler, because a wholesaler maintains a limited variety of goods, limited variety of goods. So in order to maintain all types of goods, a retailers have to link with different number of wholesalers to purchase all types of variety of goods, all types of variety of goods. So the retailer purchases goods from wholesaler. The retailer purchases goods from wholesaler. The retailer purchases goods from wholesaler and directly sell that goods to the final consumer. There is no other person. There is on directly sell that goods to the consumer. So he deals with various wholesalers. He deals with various wholesalers and he maintains different varieties of stocks in smaller quantities. The retailer maintains number of varieties. Generally he maintains the customer needs, customer choices goods, customer choices goods in a smaller quantities, in a smaller quantities. The retailer maintains different varieties of stocks in smaller quantities. Here the point we need to understand is the retailer is contact with number of wholesalers. The retailer is having a contact with number of wholesalers, number of wholesalers to purchase variety of goods from number of wholesalers, from number of wholesalers and sell that goods to the final consumers, sell that goods to the final consumers. And the retailer maintains almost all varieties of goods depending upon his customers choices, his customers needs and choices. And the retailer is the last person in the flow of the goods from producer to consumer, and the retailer directly sell that goods to the consumer. Retailer that sells that goods to the consumer. So here the point is the retailers needs to maintain all varieties of goods. The retailers needs to maintain all varieties of goods of the customer choices, of the customer choices. The customer or the consumers directly goes to the retailer shops. The consumer directly goes to the retailer shops and he purchases whatever he need. Here the producer, wholesaler, retailer and consumer. The flow is producer to wholesaler and wholesaler to retailer and retailer to consumer. This is the flow of goods from producer to consumer. In between these wholesaler and retailer, there are different types of wholesalers also there. That is a region wholesaler or a state wholesaler or a district wholesaler also there. And in the case of retailer also there are so many shops we see in our streets and in our nearby localities. These are all comes under retail shops. These are all comes under retail shops. And retail shops directly contact with the consumers to sell the goods. To sell the goods. And the retailer has to maintain variety of goods in a smaller quantities. The retailer maintains variety of goods in a smaller quantities. And here the point we need to understand is a wholesaler is a link between producer and retailer. Wholesaler is a link between producer and retailer. Does not deal directly with consumer. Performs various functions. Provides various services to retailers and producers. Here the wholesaler is the middleman. Wholesaler is the middleman service provides, or it is a wholesaler is a link. A wholesaler is a link between wholesaler is a link between the producer and retailer. Producer and retailer. And he does not directly deals with customer. The wholesaler directly does not deals with consumer. Performs various functions, provides various services to retailers and producers. The wholesaler provides different kinds of services. The wholesaler provides different kinds of services to the retailers as well as producers. And the producer directly does not deal with the retailer, and there is a middle person is there in between this producer and wholesaler, producer and retailer. That person is called as a wholesaler. Wholesaler is always touch with the producer as well as number of retailers. And the wholesaler purchases bulk quantity of goods. The wholesaler purchases bulk quantity of goods from the producer and sells in smaller quantities or required quantities to different retailers. And the wholesaler maintains only a limited variety of goods. A limited variety of goods. And here the wholesaler is a link between producer and retailer. The wholesaler is a link between producer and retailer. The wholesaler is a link between producer and retailer. He does not deal directly with consumers. He does not deal directly with consumers. Performs various functions. The wholesaler performs various functions. And wholesaler provides various services to retailers and producers. Wholesaler provides various services to retailers and producers. Wholesaler provides various services to retailers as well as producers. And retailer is a link between wholesaler and consumer. Here the wholesaler is a link between the wholesaler is a link between producer and retailer. In the same way, retailer is also a link. We can say a retailer is a link between wholesaler and consumer. So direct touch with consumer. The retailer have a direct touch with customers. The retailer have a direct touch with consumers. Knows their taste and requirements. Performs various functions and services. Direct touch with customers. Knows their taste and requirements. Performs various functions and services. Here a wholesaler is a link between producer and consumer. A wholesaler is a link between producer and consumer. In the same way, the retailer is a link between wholesaler and consumer. The retailer is a link between wholesaler and consumer. He is directly touch with customers. The retailer have a direct touch. The retailer have direct touch with customers. The retailer only knows the taste and preferences of the customers. Sometimes he can take the feedback from the consumers or customers, and send that feedbacks to the producer through wholesalers to the producers through wholesalers. And the retailer performs various types of functions. The retailer performs various types of function like collecting feedbacks and other services. Here the retailer is a link between wholesaler and consumer. The retailer is a link between wholesaler and consumer. The retailer is the only person having a direct touch. The retailer is the only person having a direct touch with consumer. He knows the taste and requirements of the consumers. The retailer knows the taste and preferences or the requirements of the consumers. And the retailer gives various services. Gives various services to the consumers. Consumer because the consumers are directly contact with the retailers. The consumer don't know about the wholesaler or a producer. The consumers don't know about the producers, or they don't know about the wholesalers. They directly contact with the retailers, and if any problems with that item, they directly speak with the retailers. And the retailers are the final in the flow of this goods from producer to consumer. And the retailer is directly touch with the consumer to sell the goods directly to the consumer, so that the retailer knows the feedback of that items and about the market situations, about some products. And the retailer have a direct touch with the consumers. The retailer have a direct touch with the consumers. And and the retailer performs various functions and provides various services to consumers as well as wholesaler. Here producer, wholesaler, retailer and consumer. Producer, wholesaler, retailer and consumer. And the producer and retailer, there is a wholesaler, and the wholesaler is a link between producer and retailer. And in between this wholesaler and consumer, there is a middleman, that is a retailer. And the retailer is a link between wholesaler and consumer. And the wholesaler have a direct touch with production. The wholesaler have a direct touch with the producers, and the retailers have a direct touch with consumers. Here the point you have to understand is the wholesaler have a direct touch with producer, because the wholesaler purchases the goods from producer in a large quantities. And the retailer have a direct touch with consumers, and there is no link between the consumer to wholesaler or consumer to producer in this process, in this flow. Here the wholesaler definition. One who sells to other middleman institutions. One who sells to other middleman institutions. One who sells to other middleman institutions. And industrial buyers. Usually in fairly large quantities. usually and fairly in large quantities. The definition of the wholesaler: one who sells to other middleman, one who sells to other middlemen, institutions and industrial buyers, usually in fairly large quantities. A true wholesaler is himself neither a manufacturer nor a retailer but acts as a link between these two. Here the definition of wholesaler is one who sells to other middleman institutions and industrial buyers, usually in fairly large quantities. The person who sells to other middle person, a person who sells to other middle person, other middleman institution and industrial buyers, usually in fairly large quantities with a least profit. A wholesaler always sells his goods to other middlemen in this flow of process, that is retailers, in a smaller quantities. He purchases larger quantity of goods from producer and he sells smaller quantities. And a true wholesaler is himself neither a manufacturer nor a retailer but acts as a link between the two. Here, a true wholesaler is himself neither a manufacturer nor a retailer. A true wholesaler is himself neither a manufacturer nor a retailer but acts as a link between the two. So, here the wholesaler is not a manufacturer and is not a retailer. The wholesaler is not a manufacturer and is not a retailer. Here the point is the wholesaler is not a manufacturer and not a retailer, but he acts as the link between these two. He acts as the link between these two, the two person. The wholesaler is a link between the manufacturer and retailer, and in the first definition, one who sells to other middlemen institutions, one who sells to other middlemen institutions and industrial buyers, one who sells to other middlemen institutions and industrial buyers, usually in fairly large quantities, one who sells to other middlemen institutions and industrial buyers, usually in fairly large quantity of goods. A true wholesaler is himself neither a manufacturer nor a retailer. A true wholesaler is himself neither a manufacturer nor a retailer but acts as a link between these two. A true wholesaler is himself neither a manufacturer nor a retailer but acts as a link between these two. Here in this point, in this definition, a wholesaler is a link between the two persons. Is a link with producer to retailer. A wholesaler usually purchases large quantity of goods. A wholesaler usually purchases a large quantity of goods from the producer and sells in a smaller quantity to the retailers. A wholesaler usually maintains a limited variety of goods. A wholesaler is always a link with a producer to different retailers. And in the wholesaler, there are different wholesalers also there. That is a state wholesaler or a region wholesaler or a district wholesaler, etc. And after that wholesaler too, then there is a retailer in the flow of goods. That is, there is a retailer, and the retailer is a link between this wholesaler to consumer, and the retailer is directly deals with the consumer, The retailer gives various services to the consumers as well as wholesaler. Generally, the retailer maintains a variety of goods the consumer depending upon the requirements and preferences and tastes of the consumer, depending upon the preferences, tastes and needs of the consumer. He always a link between this retailer, wholesaler and consumer, always a link between wholesaler and consumer. A retailer maintains variety of goods in smaller quantities. Variety of goods in smaller quantities. And this is a picture showing a wholesale shop, wholesaler shop. And types of wholesalers. Here there are different types of wholesalers are there. Different types of wholesalers are there. There are three types of wholesalers, namely, there are three types of wholesalers, namely, manufacturer wholesaler, retail wholesaler, merchant wholesaler. There are types of wholesalers are there. There are types of wholesalers are there. That is manufacturer wholesaler, retail wholesaler, and merchant wholesaler. Manufacturer wholesaler, retail wholesaler, and merchant wholesaler. Manufacturer wholesaler, retail wholesaler, merchant wholesaler. So here manufacturer wholesaler undertakes the manufacturing of the goods and he may sell the goods produced by him. Some of the wholesaler may undertakes the manufacturing activity also. Some of the wholesaler undertakes the manufacturing of the goods and he may sell the goods produced by him. Manufacturer wholesaler undertakes the manufacturing of the goods and he may sell the goods produced by him. He may sell the goods produced by him. And he combines manufacturing with the wholesaling business. Here there are different types of wholesalers are there. That is manufacturer wholesaler, retail wholesaler, merchant wholesaler. There are different types of wholesalers are there. Different types of wholesalers are there. That is manufacturer wholesaler, retail wholesaler and merchant wholesaler. So in the manufacturing wholesaler, in some wholesalers, some types of wholesalers may undertake manufacturing of the goods also. Some types of wholesaler may undertake the manufacturing of the goods and he may sell the goods produced by him. Manufacturer wholesaler undertakes the manufacturing of the goods and he may sell the goods produced by him. He may sell the goods produced by him. He combines manufacturing with the wholesaling business. He combines the manufacturing with wholesaling the business. He combines manufacturing with the wholesaling business. Here manufacturer, wholesaler. And he carries the wholesale business through sales offices or sales branches. He carries the wholesale business through sales offices or sales branches. Sales offices or sales branches. And there is a retail wholesaler. A retailer wholesaler is both a wholesaler and a retailer. He buys goods in large quantities from the manufacturer and sells them in a small quantities to the ultimate consumer. There is a retail wholesaler also there. And merchant wholesaler. Merchant wholesaler is one who buys goods in large quantities from the producer and sell the and sells them in small quantities to the retailers but not to the ultimate consumers. He acts as a link between the manufacturer and the retailer. So here in this one, the types of wholesalers, I will explain these types of wholesaler in the next class also. And the manufacturer wholesaler is a kind of wholesaler. He undertakes the manufacturing activity along with the selling of the goods to the retailers. And the retail wholesaler purchases large quantity of goods. The retail wholesaler purchases large quantity of goods from the wholesaler and sells the goods to the consumers. And merchant wholesaler is a general type of wholesaler. He purchases large quantity of goods or bulk quantity of goods from the producer producer and sells that goods in a smaller quantities to the retailers. Sells that goods in a smaller quantities to the retailers. These are the types of wholesalers. And in this class I have explained what is a home trade. This class I have explained what is a home trade and types of home trade. In that one, wholesaler and retailer. In that one, wholesaler and retailer. And these are topics I will explain in the next video session. Next video session. And this class I want to once again give a brief before ending of this session, before closing of this session. That is summary. Home trade, various divisions of home trade, wholesaler and retailer. Home trade, various divisions of home trade, wholesaler, retailers. So here the home trade is of two types. Trade is nothing but buying and selling of goods by adding profit, and it is of two types, internal trade and external trade. And the internal trade is nothing but home trade, the trade which exists within the boundaries of the country. Here the producer also within the country and selling of the goods also the consumers within the country. And there are two divisions of home trade, that is wholesale trade and retail trade. Wholesale trade and retail trade. So the wholesaler is a link between the producer and retailer, and the retailer is a link between the wholesaler and consumer. In the process of flow of the goods from the producer to consumer, there two people are there, that is wholesaler and retailer. The wholesaler purchases large quantity of goods from the producer and sells in a smaller quantities to the retailers. Sells smaller quantities to the retailers. And the retailers purchases smaller quantity of goods from different wholesalers and sell that goods to the consumers. The retailer has to maintain variety of goods depending upon the requirements and taste preferences of the consumers. And here the retailer is a link between the wholesaler and consumer. And the wholesaler is a link between producer and retailer. And there are types of wholesalers also there, that is manufacturing wholesaler, retail wholesaler and merchant wholesaler. Retail wholesaler and merchant wholesalers. So this is I have explained in this class, and in the next class I will clearly explain, the next coming class I will clearly explain what are the types of wholesalers in detail, the types of wholesalers in detail, and the characteristics of wholesaler and the services of wholesaler to the services of wholesaler to producer and the services of wholesaler to retailer. These points I will cover in the next video in detail. These points I will cover in the next video in detail. The types of wholesalers and characteristics of wholesaler and the services of wholesaler to the producers and the services of wholesaler to retailers. Thank you.